This third video is how to add your music to your Audacity radio commercial project. Before we added your narration track, we added your sound effects, and so the third item we're going to need to add is your music. In the music tracks, you're going to add just like you did your sound effects, but you're going to need to edit the music a little bit to make it work. So let's import our audio, and we're going to need to go to your student folders, and we have a folder for music. And this music is all stock music. It's not music you would necessarily hear on the radio, so it's all sort of for the background. It doesn't have words and things like that. So let's pick a category and find a song. And it might take a few seconds for it to load in. And the music track will appear here on the bottom. And it's way too long. It's over a minute long, way too long for a commercial. So we're going to need to cut it down to the right length of time. So to do that, we're going to start here at the end of the song, and we're going to pick the part that we want to get rid of. So let's say we want to have our music play for 35 seconds. So from here to 35 we're going to keep. From 35 to the end of the song is what I highlighted. We want to cut the end of the song, not the beginning of the song, so it sounds natural, it sounds okay. So I highlighted this section here. I'm going to press delete on the keyboard, and it's going to delete that section of the song. Now what we're left with is the song sort of gets chopped off in the middle. We want it to fade out. We don't want to have it just abruptly stop at the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the last few seconds, last 4 seconds or so. 4 seconds is what I'm going to take. You don't want to take 10, 15 seconds, just a few seconds at the end. You want to highlight that section, and then you can go up to Effect here at the top, and then Fade Out. And your music track will look a little different. It'll kind of come to a point. That means it's fading out. It's getting quiet all the way to being silent at the end of that track. Now, if you decide that you only want music for just a small section, you do the same thing, and then you can use this time shift tool to move it just like the sound effects where you want it. So let's say we only wanted 15 seconds of the music. That last bit, we can delete that as well, and we can have this for last 3 seconds, we can have a fade out, and then we can move that where we want it. So some people may want the music just to play at the end. You can do that. If you want it to play at the beginning and kind of fade out halfway through, you can do that. So it just depends on how you have your commercial set up. So this would be how it would look if you had it play kind of towards the end. So the last 10, 15 seconds is what I have this one playing for. So it's more towards the end. If you have any questions, please see your instructor. And again, make sure you save your work. If it's something that you want to keep, save it. And also make sure that you're adjusting the volume for this track by moving this dial over left or right. Make sure that nothing sounds too loud and you can hear everything clearly.